Yo, what is up everybody, welcome back to another video. It's your boy playing some Jinx in the bot lane. Not exactly what you expected. This is a bit of a voiceover, so this is not quite the gameplay, or not really in there. I'm just a voiceover. This is a game where I played, I don't know, I think I relatively played very well, but let's just say I struggled quite a bit. And also the Yumi changes caught me off guard because I was expecting healing and whatnot in this lane. So those of you that don't know, Yumi does no longer like heals a lot. She actually provides a lot of mana like restoration. So when she like heals you, in essence, she gives you lots of mana. Instead of healing you, she gives mana. So what was a heal is now just like a mana thing. Her ulti's changed, her Q has changed. Anyway, enough about Yumi. Yeah, so I'm playing Jinx against, obviously, as you can see, is a Samira and a Roll. Yeah, I poked them down a lot, as you guys can see there. Me and Yumi. Yumi does some insane damage on the Q now as well, which is kind of crazy. As you guys can see there, see, Yumi just keeps hitting those Qs, which is obviously really good, getting her down quite well. But she ends up just, well, we end up just poking a lot. But Raul provides a ton of CC. Samira does also just quite the most ridiculous damage, and we're just trading it out, farming, just the normal stuff. Until the nonsense hits the fan. You guys will see. Yes, first blood goes to top, cool. But let's just say that doesn't mean all that much. Yeah. Okay, so you can see we just funneling in some autos, and now I think I can trade them. I mean, look at this. They're getting super duper low. I feel like we can win this 100%. Ral goes on top, me gets a massive shield. She massive stun. She gets a stun and knock up, and Samira just goes in and one shots me. And then Yumi, I think she dies here as well. I just cannot believe we lost that, given that we poked the most in that like first 2 minutes there. We just poked, and she just gets to freaking one-shot me when she's on 2 HP. I mean, yes, she healed. Raul like provided a knock-up, a stun, and like I think, yeah, no, she did the work. And then Samir obviously contributed like the most damage. Again, I think it's almost like a 1.5 versus 2, because I mean Yumi's, I don't know. I'm taking away from Yumi's credit here, but I don't know. Yumi's not my cup of tea. She becomes like very good late game though, so I can't really complain. No spoilers. Alright, so I just continue farming here. Just farming, and then yeah, boom. Flash, Q, E, the roll does to me, and then also ignites, and then Samira also just follows up. Because when I'm stunned or anything like that, Samira just gets to do that whole knock up thing again. So I just die there, like so fast, can't react to that, can't do anything against that. And that's just majority of how the lane went. I think I died like 3 times in lane or something like that. It was horrible. Alright, here Wukong comes in for a gank. He gets a double knockup, which is very good. Look at those massive freaking shields on that roll. Okay, they managed to kill the Wukong. And then I managed to land my last auto on that roll. Movement speed on Jinx passive allows me to sort of get away from the Samira. And then a double kill. So, I mean, I guess that was the only good thing about my lane. Yeah. And then it just continued going downwards. You guys will see. So Raul gets back to lane. She just like does some insane CC. Samira does damage to me. Then I see I can't back here because the minions are gonna crash when I miss the minion wave. And then Raul just does that. And then just I get one-shotted, it feels like. And then they tank the tower equally, so they both don't, die. That was ridiculous. Alright, so we get pinged. Wukong comes in. We managed to... So I'm just focusing Jinx, not Jinx, sorry, Samira, to hopefully do something. Their jungler comes. We managed to get a kill. I get a kill on Raul, and then boom, get one-shotted by... So it's just not doing well, because every time Samira backs, she just comes back like stronger. Like, what do you do? Okay, so at this point of the game, obviously they've taken the bot tower. So the Rell goes in, gets completely one-shot by Lowy. Well, not really one-shot. We all managed to contribute there. But at this point, I'm just like staying away from bot. Samir's there. When I go bot, she's there, and then when I go mid, yeah, see there she is again. Like she's everywhere. So obviously I'm trying to kite out. The whole like point of me just running away the whole time. As soon as she walks forward, I've got to keep my distance away from her so she can't eat on top of me. If she is on top of me, she WQs and then she ults. And then you'll die anyway. We don't get the kill on Samira there, which I'm 100% sure I was going to get. We managed to sort of kite, and then again, this freaking roll, dude. The damn rolls stun. So at this point of the game, all I want to do is just farm and sort of catch up to the Samira, because right now she's quite ahead of me in items. I just want to farm, and then the Zig's just also just being annoying, which is quite it's quite cool that that Yumi Q goes like that fast towards the end. It actually makes it almost easier to hit. So what it is, I out and then flash with rockets up, auto attack, which I knew was going to be enough in order to execute him. Yeah, so my build here is I'm going into from Kraken to Bladed Inking into Runins, and I'm hoping to be able to maybe do something here. Runins will help me kite. I know it's a bit crazy to build Runins on Jinx because you probably go full crit normally, but Runins will help me kite a lot of the champions, and also it's good against Rell, Cho'Gath, and it's gonna be good at against the Kayn. So, and then also the slow is going to be good against Samira to help me kite her out, because she's the one obviously one-shotting me in this situation. So my main aim in these team fights is to maintain distance and to do as much damage as possible. See, I'm maintaining distance, and I managed to weave in autos now and then. Especially with Kraken Slayer, because every third auto attack does quite a bit of damage. My rockets also do more damage, hence why I've been using a lot of rockets. But it's not as much DPS as my minigun. But the reason I'm not using minigun a lot is because minigun I have to go for closer range, and then with rockets I get extended range, so I can actually maintain more distance than I actually need in order to make sure I stay alive. Because if they can't hit me, then it's good, and I'm still able to hit them. So if you notice, I actually got lethal tempo, which gives me more range and also more attack speed. And also I think I failed to mention, this was just a draft game, but I feel like this was a good upload because I was already ready to FF, because my team was trolling early game. Not really trolling, given I was one of the ones trolling. Not that I trolled much, but I was just getting one shot under tower. I should have just left the tower, instead of staying under. Yeah, my mental was not looking good, yeah. So yeah, I'm just casually farming. I see my team's pinging, and obviously I see their team rotating. So I try engage from distance, because obviously if I'm caught by Cho'Gath or by anything, I'm dead. Probably should not be focusing the Cho'Gath there, but the AoE rockets are pretty good. Managed to evade that Kayn's little attack there, but you see my team just got completely aced. I don't know why they're so out of position there. They're all trying to set up for drag, but we don't have Prio. Or shouldn't say we have Prio, but we don't have the team damage to out damage them in the team fight. We just cannot. They have more damage, they have more health because of Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath just sucks everything up because he's a massive sponge, and then Samira just comes in afterwards and cleans up everything. So as you see, I'm just walking around the map, just catching waves, just farming as much as I can. This is the only way I'm really gonna get ahead. So I finished my Bladed Inking. I'm gonna be going into Runin's Hurricane now, which is, you're gonna see I think I start doing some insane work. I also started noticing every time Cassante goes mid, their team sort of goes around mid, as you can see there. Cassante's mid, their team's mid. Oh, and I'm getting freaking jumped on by a Kayn, gets exhausted by Yumi ults. Managed to kill that guy real quick. And then also just sort of weaving in the orders. as much as possible because my Bladed King is doing percent HP, 8% or something like that. So it's actually really good into the roll, and then also really good into Choga. So I'm just, so yeah, there I change focus to the Samira, and then obviously the Wukong gets double kill. I would have liked like at least one of those kills because I think I performed decent there. But it's okay, Wukong's getting ahead as well. From a complete disgusting bot lane to sort of coping at this point because I'm playing Jinx with lethal tempo. So lethal tempo does is it just allows me to keep my distance away from the danger. So as you can see, I maintain maximum distance at all times. So I don't die, because if I die I think we just lose team fights. As you can see, the one there at the dragon, I never really participated the entire fight and we lost it. Okay, now I got my Ruin's Hurricane and I start pinging my team because I feel like I just want to fight here. I feel really strong, even though I really wasn't like when we started. As you can see how much damage I just did there. I start throwing out the damage. Obviously look at my range, so people can't really even respond to that. If anyone responds to that, they just die because they have to sort of come into melee range to get me, and that's never gonna happen because I'm gonna out-kite them. I'm just kiting a lot in this game, and the range I get from lethal tempo with Jinx rocket, it's so good. Okay, now Cassandra gets caught here again, and I managed to just leave in rockets. At this point, I don't even care who I shoot. I just want to do damage to people because I've Bladed in King. So we just keep getting on one. Well, we killed the Cho'Gath. There, what's it? The Ral dies. Yuumi gets the kill on the Ziggs, which is quite funny. I see that Samira is getting killed, or actually Samira is going to kill the Cassandra there. So I managed to rocket her. As she, in mid-air, actually, it's quite funny. I managed to kill her while she's getting blasted with a blast gun. So we're getting towers now because I've managed to get items and started doing damage. And yeah, no, Jinx with items feels quite good. I think, yeah, I don't really regularly play ADC, but when I do, I think Jinx might be my new go-to. Kai'Sa was like really good for me, but I don't know. I feel Jinx is really good. So yeah, we decided to go back. I think we wanted to go dragon here, and then yeah, Alawi just teleports in, stays, tries to 1v9 because Alawi's ulti allows her like sort of to do that kind of thing, but no, she couldn't out damage or out heal their damage, should I say. So we managed to get dragon here, and then I think I just backed, you know. Okay, so I can see Cassandra is getting caught here again, but I kept pinging him, YOLO, I can literally, like, we can fight this. I'm pretty sure we can fight this. So I got my rockets, kept maximum distance with my E active. See, Cho'Gath doesn't have enough distance to cover, or he can't like Q me because I'm too far away. Obviously that I was running into the Ral there. So he catches me there, but if I'm running away and he's running at me with his Q, then obviously he won't hit it. But if I'm running at him and he Qs, then he will inevitably hit it. So I'm just trying to ease the entire Ziggs bomb there, but it's fine. So I'm just trying to do damage to them, so they cannot advance on our base, because if they advance on our base while they're like all at 75% health or under, then it just doesn't seem like a fair fight or a good fight for them, given all our guys are full health. So I think, yeah, our team needs, I don't know, yeah, that Ziggs is just running at this point. Kane gets a knockup, but he just Qs, I think, right there. Okay, there we go. He hits the knockup, and Wukong gets the kill. Wukong has been getting the kills, like, it's kind of tilting a little bit, but at this point, I felt there was hope. Obviously, early game, it was doomed for me. It's just Samira with the Ral was just ridiculous. As you can see, I'm just freaking poking them from downtown. It's crazy, this Jinx damage. And then also it's AoE, so if I hit the Kane and he's sitting next to like a Cho'Gath or Samira, they get it too. Obviously for not as much damage as a direct auto, but if he gets direct, like hit like hard as well. See, I'm just throwing out tons of damage, maintaining, look how far I am from them, like, and then also, there we go, just, yeah, I think I get the Kane there, yeah, there we go, get Kane there, predicted where he was going to walk, managed to get in there. And then I get the Cho'Gath here as well. See how far I'm auto-attacking from. They can't kill me, at least from that distance. And then I sort of just get my movement speed from killing the Cho'Gath. And then what, Samira advances on me with the movement speed I got from Cho'Gath. I just ran out of Samira ult, and then we managed to get the Ziggs as well. And what's quite cool about Jinx is she gets some crazy attack speed and movement speed from killing kills. So ended up with like 11 kills, 6 deaths, 12 assists, good farm, and the highest damage. Look at that damage. Given that I was getting one shot the whole game under freaking tower, yeah, managed to do some really good damage. And also these are the runes I ran. Wow, it actually turned out to be a really good game. Unfortunately, it was a draft, it wasn't really a ranked game, but nonetheless, was still very good. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and yeah, if you like the video, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.